everybody, and welcome in. I'm Mark McLean, and the shave of the day today is going to be nice, I think. From Propaganda, Dr. John's style. Yeah, Dr. John's as a soap that I have only recently come acquainted with, and that is this one. It's called Propaganda Shaving Soap for the Revolution. In fact, I got this off of shaverevolution.com. So that's where it was available. I do like their soaps, Dr. John's. I've got only one other, though, that I've had the opportunity of trying, and I will say that I like both. The other is Hex, H-E-X, and it's very nice. This one I like as well. I will say this. It's a little bit difficult opening your Dr. John's soaps. That's the only complaint I have. The container. It's too slick of a can. No grooves to grasp onto. And that's my complaint. The only one I have. The other stuff is fantastic. Superb. I love it. But once you apply your pre-shave oil, as I already have, prior to just splashing some of the bloom water on top, I've already applied my pre-shave oil, which is my Taconic pre-shave oil. It's very nice and does a great job. But after it's been on your hands and you've rinsed them off, and I'll go as far as saying, even if I had not applied that, even with wet hands, it would have been hard to remove this top. It's just difficult to get it off. There are no grooves other than the one right there, and that's it. And if you try spinning it or turning it, your hands just continue to slide and slip. And that's it. That's the only complaint I have, guys. Today's brush, I am using a Dennis Coluccio Hand Turn Artisan Special. I like this one with a big knot on it, a 24mm knot. I'm going to wet the bristles. I have been soaking my Paul Revere cup or bowl, my metal bowl. I do that because I want it to heat up and be warm. That way it will keep my shave cream warm. And all it takes is just a small amount. You don't even necessarily have to bloom this soap. It's a soft soap. But I like to, that way I get to evenly coat where I want the soap on my brush, and it sticks right to it perfectly. And then if I need to add any, I'll just add it inside of my shave bowl, which I got from Geo Fatboy at shavenation.com. And it is already starting to smell up rather nicely. I'll list the ingredients right about here so you can check out and see the wonderful scents I am smelling. So many different aromas coming out of this right now. I love this scent. It reminds me of something, and I talked this over with my buddy Thomas Burgess. It reminds us both of something in our childhood. I can't recall what it was. Maybe it was the teacher's school room. For some reason, I sense a I don't know, a time back in that era, around the school era, when I went into class and I could smell the aroma of a classroom. And I know that's probably a negative for some people, but not to me. It's not. It's a positive. And I was just thinking, you know, the scents are really blossoming into my nostrils right now. It's got the vanilla, it's got sandalwood, musk, patchouli, and mandarin. And I'm not sure if singled out, you know, each scent by scent that they would appeal to me, but I do know some of the ones that I just mentioned really do appeal to me. And all together, they really are heavenly. I think I got just a little too much water in that, so I'm going to get a little more soap. You can always add more, but it's a little difficult to take it all away unless you put a lot of water in it, and you do that, then you water down the whole batch and you get a lot of bubbles, right? And I've said this before, I like the way a silver tip badger brush feels, and especially by using the hot water that I've been using on my bowl and then soaking my brush too. I like the fact that after you soak the brush, it holds the heat deep down inside the bristles. So when you do like this, I'm feeling a warm sensation. All the shave soap is really warm. And I like to use my brush. That's what it's for, not just to put on the lotion or shave soap or cream. I like to use it for exfoliating, like it was designed, to do. And it will do a great job exfoliating. Man, I'm not sure if it's the vanilla, the cardamom, or mandarin rather, not cardamom. The mandarin, the musk, the patchouli, or the sandalwood I'm smelling, but it just comes right out and pops. I like that. Fills up the bathroom with some marvelous scents. I like it a lot. Okay, going to do a little shaving today. Hope I don't cut up Frankenstein, since I have the big Frankenstein scar on my neck where they did surgery. Whoa. If I'm leaning out of the camera view, it's because over here I'm shaving into the mirror, and over here I'm shaving into the the monitor. I'm using Taconic as my pre-shave oil today, and it's really doing a good job. I like that. The soap comes right off of the razor almost instantaneously as soon as it hits water. Just trimming under my nose with this thing. Trying to become more adept at using my straight razor instead of having to go back and hit it up with a double edge razor and trim my beard at a later time point and frame. I just want to do it now. Just do it all at once, and get it over with. And that's what I'm trying to accomplish. Taking me a little long to get down the trim part, to get my beard trimmed up with a straight razor. All on its own. Get a little more water in my sink here. Cut myself yesterday. As you can see, there are 2 bumps here, one there and one there, and I decapitated the bumps. Okay. I love the smell of this, the scent. I started to say the scent and the smell when you get a cell, right? I love the smell of this, the scent. I really do. Of course, it has my all favorite ingredients in it. And someone said, well, what about soaps that you don't like? I don't use them. It's that simple. I just don't use them, you know? If the ingredients don't appeal to me, and it's not, you know, the type of ingredient I might like, then why bother? You know, I mean, I could, sure. But it would probably end up being one of those pass-on soaps that I have to pass on to a friend or something, and I don't want to have to do that. I mean, I already do enough pay-it-forwards without having extra. And if I get some as a gift, you know, and I don't like the scent, it's definitely a pay-it-forward. I do a lot of pay-it-forwards, and I'm not bragging. It's just something I think we should all do. I really do. Why shouldn't we pay it forward to somebody else who is maybe not necessarily just less fortunate than us, but someone else who is, say, just getting into this, or maybe they haven't even gotten into wet shaving. Why not go ahead and encourage them to do so? And let's pass along this beautiful, awesome, tremendous hobby that we call wet shaving. This is a really nice razor. I'm going to say that. I haven't used a lot of them. 2 to be exact. But comparatively speaking, this one's a hell of a lot better than the $25 one I had. Imagine that at Dovo, huh? A Primo Clang 106. It's a 5/8 inch. I would like to try, you know, a wedge, a full wedge. What I've heard is that they're simply fantastic. But I don't know that. It's a Saturday. Hope you guys are enjoying yours. I am mine, just kicking back. I did a knife video with my grandson this morning, my little buddy. And he said, "Papa." I said, "Yeah." He said, "I want to do a Lego toy video, so hurry up." And sure, yes, exactly like he said. I got up out of the chair. He hopped down, adjusted the camera, and started talking about his Lego toys. Tell me a 3-year-old doesn't learn by watching, and tell me a 3-year-old hasn't already picked up and acquired the art of wet shaving. Yeah, I passed that on already. I've let him watch me on numerous occasions, and he will be a wet shaver. Cross the grain now. I noticed that for me to get the type of shave that I really want, I have to go down, against, and across the grain. Not everybody does, I'm sure. Maybe you guys press harder on your straight razor when you shave than I do. It's a beautiful day here in Western Kentucky, and I thought, here I am lying in bed downstairs watching a good old scary show, and I need to be shaving. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trimming the extra area that grows sort of thick around here. Trying to make this so that I don't have to go back with a double edge and trim my beard. I'm trying to alleviate that. My problem is I don't see as well out of my left eye. And with that being the case, it's a little more difficult. Man, this stuff smells awesome. Vanilla and sandalwood, musk and patchouli and mandarin, all combining to make a wonderful scent from Dr. John. I saw the round table, the Shavers Round Table. The guys are going to be interviewing Dr. John, I think. I believe that's what Douglas Smythe posted this morning from PAA, Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. One little spot right there. I'll borrow just a little bit of cream off of my brush. Maybe I'll just borrow it from my beard. There you go. That's handy. There it is. Got it. Whoops, one little right there. Feels great. Yeah, feels nice. And that is awesome. Closed session. Oh, yeah. I'm already in a better mood. Does it do you guys that way? When you're feeling sort of glum? Not necessarily depressed or in a bad mood. Nothing like that. For crying out loud. You know, just sort of, like I said, feeling sort of glum. Let's look glum up in the Wikipedia or Wikipedia, whichever it is. Glum. Anyway, feel sort of nonchalant. That's a better way of saying it. Just feeling sort of nonchalant, glum, whatever. Laying around watching a scary show. I'm using my alum block right now. I found out yesterday that I should do that with my straight razor until I get a little more accustomed to using it. This is my Razor Rock alum block. Does a great job. I don't have any spots, no nicks or cuts today. Lord knows I made enough yesterday. I made up for today, I guess. No nicks or cuts. None necessary. I cut so many times yesterday. No, it wasn't that bad. I'm using Fine. This aftershave is really nice. Aftershave Splash L'Orange Noir. And this stuff really does smell good. I've been told it is similar to, is it Hermes? 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 Ah, it smells awesome. That's all I know. I've never smelled the other cologne that it supposedly is similar to, but this is a classic aftershaving splash by Fine, and it definitely is fine. I'm going to be throwing on a little CeraVe facial moisturizer. This lotion is really great for moisturizing your skin, your face, whatever. It's actually made for your face, I think. Facial moisturizing lotion. And this is a nice product. You can pick that up in your local Walmart store. I did find that out. It's available online at Amazon.com, I think, as well. Possibly even eBay. And that's going to wrap it up for me. A fantastic shave. Hey. Ho status. I'm telling you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. You have a great weekend and a fantastic shave on this Saturday as well. Whether you're a night shaver or a morning shaver, have a great evening with your family. Peace.